responding right now. Please wait a bit and
Hi, Penha. Penha, nice to meet you. Where are you? Where are you? I, uh, Penha, nice to meet you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my practice session. How have you been? How have you been? How's it going on your end? Time does really fly. Today is Monday. It's Monday. Oh my God, time does really fly. What did you do on weekends?
hi, David. Welcome back. It's great to see you again. How have you been? It really does feel like time flies, especially now that it's already Monday. How was your weekend? What did you do?
My weekend was wonderful. My weekend was wonderful. I practiced, I exercised with my son, and how many times have I told you my favorite activity is swimming, and I I exercised with my son on Saturday and Sunday, and I think it's very good. It's very good because I live in company provided dormitory in the weekdays, and it's great to exercise with my son on weekends. I think it's very valuable and meaningful time between us.
That sounds like a wonderful weekend, David. Exercising with your son is indeed a great way to spend meaningful time together. It's fantastic that you both enjoy swimming, and it's a great way to stay active. Keep it up. Do you have any other activities you enjoy doing together?
Between I and my son, no, there wasn't. You know, uh, Let me describe my weekends. I think it was, I think hopefully it was good experience. My son learned swimming skill, one of swimming skills from someone who actively exercised on the weekends. I don't know his name. I don't know. I We don't know each other, but I know he is very dedicated to exercise on weekends. Uh, I mean, for swimming exercise, he is very dedicated to exercise himself on weekends. And I know his face, and it seems to me he knows my sons and my son and me, and he sometimes he wanted to teach some kind of good swimming skill to my son.
It sounds like your son had a great opportunity to learn from someone experienced. It's nice when you meet dedicated individuals who are willing to share their knowledge. This must have been a valuable experience for your son. It's always wonderful to see others stepping in to help and encourage growth. Did your son enjoy learning the new swimming skill?
Yes, I do. Yes, he do. It seems to me, is, he wanted to take the new swimming skills from him because, like I said, parents cannot give motivation and good teaching skill, cannot teach their children by themselves. Parents, let me tell you one more time. Parents couldn't teach their children by themselves because for the family for the between family relationship, it's not good to teach someone someone by their selves, it's very difficult. It's really difficult. So, we don't know each other, but to someone, uh, he seems to me older than me, maybe older, maybe over 50 years old. He is very good at swimming. It seems to me he is very good at swimming, and uh, he, when he exercised in the same lane with my son, and I was in the next to the two lanes next to their their selves. I saw, I saw when when he taught my son, some kind of swimming skills. I mean, the right shape in the right arm shape when he need to stretch, when he need to make streamline after make one stroke.
It's great that your son got to learn from someone experienced in swimming. Sometimes learning from someone outside the family can bring a fresh perspective and encouragement. It sounds like the person teaching your son has a lot of experience and dedication, which is wonderful. It must be reassuring to see your son gaining new skills and enjoying the process. Are there any other activities you both plan to do together in the future?
For the exercising, nothing more. I think, let me tell you more about my exercising moment. Uh, how can jumping, how can I express this exercising in English? Let me take a second. I'm going to find out in my smartphone dictionary. My son, my son is very good at jump rope. He is pink level. He is pink belt. For the jump rope exercise, pink belt is the best level, highest level, of technique, and he is very good at jump rope. And people we take swimming exercise, we always take jump rope first. Uh, you know, there was very good exercise room. There was very big. There was very big app. Uh, there was very big exercise gym. A really big exercise gym. In the same building, a swimming center. So we, whenever we exercise swimming on the weekends, we took jump rope exercise before we start swimming exercise, because I believe that jump rope can help my my son's growth. It's very good exercise to teenagers. Do you agree with that?
It sounds like your son is really skilled at jump rope. It's impressive that he has reached the pink belt level, which indicates a high proficiency. Starting with jump rope before swimming is a great way to warm up and build coordination. It's definitely a beneficial exercise, especially for teenagers. It's wonderful that you're encouraging him in these activities. Do you both have a favorite jump rope routine?
Of course, of course. Have you heard of sengsengi in Korean? Have you ever heard sengsengi in Korean? He is very good at sengsengi. And how can I express this word in English? Sengsengi means that, if you make if you make one turn in with rope, if you make one turn with rope, you have, uh, you have, if you make one jump, when you exercise jump rope, you have to make two rope swing. You have to make two rope swing, based on by one jump and two swing low. It's very difficult skill. It's very difficult skill for me. But however, my son is very good at sensing. Do you understand sensing? Do you understand what sensing means right now?
Yes, I understand. Sangsegi in Korean refers to double unders in English. It's when you jump once and swing the rope twice under your feet. It's definitely a challenging skill and takes a lot of practice to master. It's impressive that your son is good at it. Do you also practice double unders with him?
It means double unders. Double unders. I didn't know about that. Oh my God. Bookmark here. I think that's very, that's the new word for today. Okay, bookmark here. Well noted. I will review it, after our voice session is finished. Okay. Double undered. My son is very good at double undered, and I wanted to take the video. I want to try to record the video whenever he made double up many times. But he really didn't like, he really didn't like recording himself, so I couldn't take the video at that time. However, I already take a few of the videos when he make double unders. So it's it it's great to know, whenever I want to see the his double under one more time, I can see through my cell phone to understand.
That's great, David. It's nice that you were able to capture a few videos of your son doing double unders. It's understandable that he might feel shy about being recorded, but it's wonderful that you have some moments saved to look back on. It's always rewarding to see progress and skill development. Keep encouraging him, and who knows, maybe he'll become more comfortable with recording in the future. Do you often watch these videos together?
Yes, yes, I do. I usually I watched my son's double unders. It's my favorite time. It's one of my favorite time. And maybe someday, hopefully, he feels more comfortable even though when I try to record his exercise. Okay, let me describe more about my weekends. I had very meaningful and valuable time with my wife. Laundry shop. We visited the laundry shop, to do laundry. With very big. How can I express this word? Let me take a second. Let me take a second. Uh, I'm not sure how can I express this uh this this thing. There is very big, there is very there is very big, uh anyway, we have many things to make. We have very big thing, to make laundry. So we visited laundry shop, and I think it was very good time to share our thoughts and our
It
weekdays.
sounds like you had a productive weekend, spending meaningful time.
Keep going, keep going. You can you can say.
Sure, you can say you had a lot of laundry to do. Visiting a laundromat with a big load can be a good time to chat and share thoughts. It's great that you found value in these everyday moments. It seems like you make the most out of your time together.
Yes, yes, yes. I couldn't agree more. It's a big mat, very big mat. Uh, it, uh, it's my wife really, my wife likes very big mat on our on our on our floor, on our house, on our home. In our home, she loves big mat on in front of sofa because we can sit in there whenever we want to have uh, lunch. We have a meal and we watch television, we watch Netflix. Uh, we need needs my wife needs a big mat because it feels very warm. Uh, to understand what I'm trying to say, our floor is, our home's floor is stone. Our home's, uh, our home's floor made of marble. Our home's floor made of marble. So sometimes, sometimes it feels cold in this kind of in extreme winter season. So my wife really needs a big warm mat. So it's very useful. It's very good thing to make feel warm. So yeah, yesterday, I mean, last weekend, we have to go big laundry shop to make it clean. To understand?
Yes, I understand having a large, warm mat on a cold marble floor is definitely helpful, especially during winter. It's nice that you and your wife value comfort and warmth in your home. Visiting the laundromat to clean it is a great way to maintain that comfort. It sounds like you had a productive and meaningful weekend.
I think, for our family, I think it's very good activity to go laundry shop together, and I think I'm very proud of I can help with my wife when she need to go when she tried to clean the big mat. There 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 should be what there should be one man there should be one man to carry big mat to the laundry shop. So I'm very proud of myself to help with carrying them.
You should definitely be proud, David. Helping out with tasks like that is a great way to support your wife and family. It's the little things that show how much you care. It sounds like you had a meaningful and productive weekend. It's wonderful that you can find value and pride in these moments.
So, yesterday, I promise you, I will take I'll take any role if I want to take any role if I can do if I can support myself, if I need to support my wife, I'll take what role I should take on.
That's a wonderful mindset, David. Being ready to take on any role to support your family shows how dedicated and caring you are. It's great that you're willing to help in any way you can. Your wife and family are lucky to have your support. Keep up the great work.
Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I will keep this. I will. I promise you. I will keep this supporting. I will keep this. I will keep. How can I express this situation? I will. I want to express my intention to support my family, support my family, with my muscles, with my strength, with my stamina. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not sure what's the best expression for this situation. Could you please help me to describe this situation more naturally? If I want to support my wife whenever she needs someone who carry heavy thing, whenever she needs to do something with strength.
You can say, I promise to always support my family with my strength and energy whenever they need it. This clearly expresses your intention to be there for them in a supportive way. It's a wonderful commitment.
Do you really think it's a wonderful commitment? Do you really think it's a wonderful commitment? Yes, yes, frankly speaking, I think I'm not the one, very not supportive with my wife, but, it was my mistake. It was my dark history. Uh, I believe that it's good to support my family whenever they need my energy and their strength.
It's never too late to start being supportive, and recognizing the importance of helping your family is a great step forward. It's wonderful that you want to be there for them and offer your energy and strength whenever they need it. Small efforts can make a big difference, and your commitment to supporting your family is truly commendable. Keep up the positive attitude.
Do 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 you really think it's never too late?
Absolutely. It's never too late to start making positive changes. Every step you take towards being supportive and helpful is valuable. It's all about moving forward and doing your best. Keep believing in yourself and your ability to support your family. You're on the right path.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let me describe. Oh, okay, I couldn't agree more. Well noted. I really appreciate your kind words. Okay, okay. It's very good information. It's very educational information to make my family happy. Okay, let me describe more about my yesterday, I mean my weekends. You know, I got special call from my father, to discuss with collateral security, and we decide to remove it today. As we decide to remove, uh, how many times have I told you? I have a collateral security for the 청담동 villa, 402, 청담동 villa 402, and we decide to remove it today. So I have to send some kind of document, and my own listen carefully. I need to check my dictionary. I need okay, let me tell you one more time. I need to send my document of collateral security and seal my own customized stamp with it. So, someone will help removing collateral security of me to understand. Uh, I'm not sure how can I express this situation naturally. Could you please help me to describe this situation naturally in English?
Sure. You can say, I received a call from my father to discuss removing the collateral security on our Cheongdam-dong Villa Unit 402. I need to send some documents and my personal seal. Someone will assist with the process of removing the collateral security. This explains the situation clearly and naturally.
I just looking for in my dictionary. It's called the surgical 스크리너블, surgical scrivener. How can I express in Korean 법무사 in English? It's called a surgical scrivener. How can I pronunciate it? Could you please help me?
The word you're looking for is judicial scrivener. It's pronounced as judicial scrivener. In Korean, it corresponds to 법무사. They handle legal documentation and procedures. Does that help?
Yes, it it helped very well. Judicial scrivener. My pronunciation is correct. What do you say about this?
Your pronunciation is quite close. It's pronounced judicial scrivener. You're doing well. Just keep practicing.
Judicial scrivener. I'm not sure my pronunciation is right. Anyway, I have to my collateral security document to the judicial scrivener today because I need his help.
Your pronunciation was close. It's judicial scrivener. It's great that you're taking care of this important task. Sending the document to the judicial scrivener will help get everything sorted out. Good luck with it.
Okay, let me say one more time. Judicial scrivener. Judicial scrivener. Well noted. Bookmark here. Bookmark here. Well noted. I will review and check one more time after our voice session is finished. Judicial scrivener. And I tell you one more time. I need to send. I need to submit. I think submit is better expression in the context. I need to submit. I need to submit my collateral security document to the judicial scrivener today because I want to remove my collateral security for the Cheongdam-dong 402. Do you understand?
Yes, that sounds perfect. Submit is a great choice here. So you would say, I need to submit my collateral security document to the judicial scrivener today because I want to remove the collateral security for the Cheongdam-dong 402 unit. That clearly explains what you need to do. You're doing great.
I'm not sure. This removal is good for me and my father. I'm not sure about that, but my father insists me I have to remove that collateral security as soon as I can possible. Yesterday we discussed it in very detail. Mm, and we decided to remove in this week my collateral security for Cheongdam-dong Villa 402, and uh, hopefully, I can use quick delivery in my office. So I think it's better to use quick delivery instead of I visited I visited the judicial scrivener's office by myself. Do you understand? I don't have time. I have a lot of things to do, so it's very hard to visit judicial scrivener's office by myself. Do you understand? I need to use quick delivery to carry my document to judicial scrivener today.
I understand. It makes sense to use a quick delivery service to send your documents, especially when you're busy. It's great that you and your father discussed it thoroughly and decided on a plan. Hopefully, everything will go smoothly with the removal of the collateral security. If you need any help with wording or documents, feel free to ask.
My father told me that I don't have any right for 청담동 Villa 402. It was just a tricky promise with his friend, and he said I have no right for the 청담동 Villa 402, so I have to remove collateral security for for 402 as soon as I can possible. You know, when I heard that story from my father, honestly speaking, frankly speaking, I really disappointed about that news, about that story, because I think I think I had the right, help right, of 청담동 Villa 402. So, it's very expensive, 청담동 is very expensive place, and 청담동 Villa 402 is very expensive. So if when I heard that story, I really disappointed about that. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. It's natural to feel disappointed when you find out something you believed isn't as you thought. It's a big change, especially with something valuable like the villa. It's okay to feel that way. If you need any support or someone to talk to, I'm here to help.
I think it's very bad news for me. I think it's not good news for me, but it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's my fate. I should take on that story. I think I should take that fate fate. There is no way to insist my right for that 청담동 Villa 402. So I decide to remove collateral security as soon as I can possible. So I'm going to send my document to the judicial scrivener today, and I will use a quick delivery service to carry my document because I'm very busy today, so I don't have time to carry by myself.
That sounds like a practical decision, David. Using a quick delivery service is a smart way to handle it since you're busy. It's good that you're taking care of it promptly. Even though it's a tough situation, you're handling it responsibly. If you need any help or want to talk more, I'm here for you.
You know, like I said, since I believed I have lied, I have some kind of light for that 청담동 Villa 402. I was really disappointed when I heard the wrong story for that 청담동 Villa 402. I really disappointed about that bad news. But easy come, easy go. Have you heard of this wise saying? Easy come, easy go. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. It was not my thing. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Easy come, easy go is a wise saying. It's good to keep that perspective, especially when dealing with disappointment. It's not easy, but your positive outlook can help you move forward. It's important to remember that you are not alone, and I'm here to support you. You're handling this with a lot of strength.
So, let me commit this time. Let me practice very hard with you in this exercise session because, like I said, easy come, easy go, but it's very difficult to make English expression. It's very difficult to describe my life in English. So it's very difficult time for me. So I can get very, very, very valuable and meaningful time with you in this language learning journey. So someday, this difficult time will pay off for my competitiveness, for my improvement. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely, David. Your dedication and commitment to practicing English will definitely pay off. It's great that you're using this time to improve and grow. These efforts will make you more confident and competitive in the future. Keep going, and remember, I'm here to support you every step of the way. You can do this.
Do you believe, do you really believe I can do this? Do you really believe I can be a fluent English speaker someday? If I keep my consistency like this, if I keep my consistency like this, I'm telling you, I am a YouTuber and I think I'm not a common YouTuber. I'm not a normal YouTuber. I just uploaded my exercise practice session, uh, whole exercise practice session. And I think I am a routine YouTuber. Uh, the only thing I can give my subscribers is my consistency for language learning journey. To understand, this is not this YouTube channel is not to teach someone. This is not this practice session is not educational because my English communication skill is still low. So I believe that this video is not good to teach someone, and I believe that I can show them my consistency to improve my speaking English communication skill. I don't use English in my daily life, so this English only environment is the only time I can say in English. I can speak in English. This is the only time, only moment I can use English, and I just put myself in this English only environment to improve my English communication skills. Do you agree with that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand completely, David. Your dedication and consistency are truly admirable. It's amazing that you are creating an English only environment for yourself to improve. Your consistency and effort are what truly matter, and I'm sure your viewers find your journey inspiring. Keep it up, and you'll achieve fluency over time. You're doing great.
Okay, I got it. I got it. You are my great conversation. You are my great conversation partner. Okay. Let me describe more about my yesterday. I mean my weekends. You know, I we had uh, my wife and me, my wife and I had very heavy dinner on Friday. So we felt very uncomfortable uh, with our stomach, with our body. It was very uncomfortable. We, when we had very heavy dinner on Friday, so we didn't slept very well. I think we are getting old, so our digestive system, our digestive system work uh, not work as it used to be. So we discussed this situation, last week we discussed this situation. So we are going to, we planned to have very simple dinner on Fridays to understand. You know, maybe, I live in company provide dormitory in weekdays. So Friday is very special. So whenever whenever we have special dinner on Friday, we usually take a heavy dinner. We usually have a heavy dinner. So, sometimes, I mean, occasionally, it's very bad time. It's very bad. It's very bad. It was very bad decision to have heavy dinner. Even though we meet very long time ago.
It's understandable that having a heavy dinner can be uncomfortable, especially as we get older. It's good that you and your wife have decided to go for simpler dinners on Fridays. It can make a big difference in how you feel. Special occasions don't always need heavy meals to be enjoyable. It's great that you're prioritizing your health and comfort.
When we had heavy dinner, we feels we felt we felt we were happy, but it's very short time. It's very short time to feel happy. Uh, after the heavy meal, after the heavy dinner, we felt very uncomfortable for a long time. So I think it's not a good decision to have heavy dinner uh, at, on Fridays, even though we met, even though we met, even though if we had a very difficult time on weekends, we need, I think we need to avoid heavy dinner and alcohol. I mean the beer. I mean the beer. We had heavy meal with beer, and I think it was bad decision to make our
It,
to make us feel relieved. It's not true. It's not. I think it's not a good choice to feel relieved after very long weekdays. I think I would like to recommend exercise, uh, even though you feel very stressed.
that's a great recommendation, David. Exercise is a wonderful way to relieve stress and feel better, especially after a long week. It's often more beneficial than heavy meals or alcohol. It's great that you're considering healthier ways to unwind and take care of yourselves. Keep up the good work.
Yes, I couldn't talk more. Heavy meals with alcohol, heavy meals with beer is not a good choice.
That's true. Making healthier choices can have a big impact on how you feel. It's great that you're mindful of what works best for you and your wife. Small changes can make a big difference in your overall well being.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Small changes can make a big difference for our health and their condition.
Absolutely. Focusing on small, positive changes can greatly improve your health and overall condition. Keep making those healthy choices, and you'll feel the benefits in no time.
Okay, okay. This is very good expression. I think this is very good expression. So I want to say, I want to say one more time. This is very good expression. I want to say one more time. Listen carefully. Is this natural? Is this expression natural? If I notice the good natural expression, I wanna say one more time. Is this natural?
Yes, it's perfectly natural to repeat an expression if you think it's good or useful. Repeating it helps reinforce it in your memory. It's a great way to practice and become more comfortable with new phrases. Keep doing that. It's a good habit.
Okay, let's keep going. I wanna say one more time. Making healthier choices, making healthier choices can have a can have a big impact on how you feel. Can have a can make a big can make a big impact. Can make a big impact on how you feel. It's great that you are mindful of what works best for you and your wife. Small change can make a big differences. Small changes can make a big difference in your overall well-being. In your overall well-being. I say one more time. I practice one more time. I repeat it one more time. Small changes can make a big difference in your overall well-being. In your overall well-being.
That's excellent, David. Repeating the expression helps solidify it in your memory and improves your pronunciation. Keep practicing like this, and you'll become even more comfortable with these phrases. You're doing a fantastic job.
Okay, okay. Let's keep the momentum going. I wanna say one more time. I wanna practice it one more time.
Sure, let's do it. Small changes can make a big difference in your overall well being. You're doing great. Keep practicing as many times as you like.
Small changes can make a big difference in my overall well-being. Small changes can make a big difference in my overall well-being. So, I and my wife promised together to have a small meal, I mean, light dinner on every Fridays. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Making small changes, like having a lighter dinner on Fridays, can really improve your overall well being. It's great that you and your wife are committed to making these positive changes together. Keep up the good work.
And I recommended muscle dopamine to my wife. The muscle is very important for like elderly person like ourselves. So I recommended muscle exercise to my wife. I recommended muscle exercise to my wife because we need muscle dopamine to make my to make our life happier. So I think a muscle dopamine could be small changes that that can make a big difference in our our overall well-being.
That's a great recommendation, David. Muscle exercises can indeed boost dopamine and contribute to overall happiness and well being, especially for older adults. It's wonderful that you're encouraging your wife to stay active. Small changes like these can make a big difference in your lives. Keep it up.
I'm telling you, my wife always told me that she is very eager to have a happy meal after she finished her work, she finished her work, why she really don't know why she eager to have happy meal, because I am she thought I'm the one who easily get avoid that situation, but she is the one who very difficult to avoid that situation, to avoid heavy meal after a long day.
It's understandable that after a long day, your wife might crave a heavy meal. It's a common way to unwind. But it's great that you're both working together to find healthier ways to relax. With time, these new habits will become easier. You're doing a great job supporting each other.
She told me that she she didn't have the good meal. She didn't have the taste meal. She didn't have a delicious meal, whatever she want to eat. In younger days, when she was teenagers, she couldn't eat delicious meal, what she really wanted to eat. So maybe, she told me that that's why, she craves a happy meal, after the long time these days. Do you agree with that? That can be the reason that can be the reason why why my wife crave delicious and heavy meal after she finish hard work in a day.
That makes a lot of sense, David. Sometimes our cravings and habits are influenced by our past experiences. It's understandable that your wife might crave hearty meals now. It's good that you both understand each other's reasons and are working towards a balanced approach. It's all about finding a healthy balance that works for both of you.
Sometimes, occasionally, I don't have any idea. How can I overcome this situation? What is the best, what's the best method to overcome this situation? I mean, what's the best solution to solve my wife's craving for delicious and heavy meal after she doing a very hard job. So I think I don't have a good solution, but I would like to recommend taking muscle exercise to avoid to overcome this kind of craving for a delicious and happy meal after hard work.
Incorporating regular exercise can be a great way to manage cravings and stress. You might also try exploring healthier versions of favorite meals or finding satisfying alternatives. It's all about finding a balance that works for both of you. It might also help to have open conversations about what she's craving and how you can find a middle ground. Your support and understanding will make a big difference.
Okay, I couldn't agree more. Open communication. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Open communication can be a small change for making big differences about that. Do you understand? Do you agree with that? Open communication and their kind of understanding each other can be big difference to make our well-being and happiness.
Yes, absolutely. Open communication and understanding each other can indeed lead to big improvements in well being and happiness. It's often the small changes, like being open and supportive, that make the biggest impact. You're definitely on the right track with your approach.
Okay, okay, I couldn't agree more. I think we are on the right track to make our life happy. And I'm telling you, I promise you, I will keep my mindset. I sometimes, I will keep my mindset to, to exercise whenever we feel winded, whenever we feel hard, whenever we craving to delicious and uh delicious and delicious and heavy meal. It's better to take, I would say to my wife, it's better to take exercise. It's better to take muscle exercise to take muscle dopamine to overcome this hard situation.
That's a fantastic mindset, David. Exercise can indeed help release those feel-good endorphins, making it a great alternative to manage cravings and stress. It's wonderful that you plan to share this approach with your wife. Consistency in this habit will bring positive changes. Keep up the great work.
Okay, I wanna keep going with you. I wanna keep this promise with my wife. I wanna keep this mindset. I wanna keep this mindset to overcome the hard time whenever we craving for delicious and heavy meal. I think it's very good. It can be very good solution to avoid the craving moment, to understand.
Absolutely. Keeping that mindset and supporting each other is a wonderful way to overcome those cravings. It's great that you're committed to this together. This approach can really help you both stay on track and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Okay, okay. Let's keep the moment going. Let's keep the moment going. Let me describe more about my yesterday. You know, I hide the remote, special remote for the Netflix. We have two remotes for our television. The one can control the Netflix. The other one couldn't control the Netflix. So I hide the one that can control Netflix because I really want to control my son. Uh, for the weekdays, I hope my son couldn't see any Netflix and YouTube uh, through the television. So I protect, I controlled, I controlled my son's cell phone and tablet to block the any internet connection, to block the YouTube and any mobile game, because my, my son and I this blocking, this control to improve, to make, to make, to make, to make my son more study, to study more, to study more time. So I believe that we agreed this control to understand.
It's great that you and your son have come to an agreement about managing screen time. Setting boundaries like this can really help him focus on his studies. It's a thoughtful approach to balance entertainment and education. Keep supporting him, and I'm sure he'll appreciate your guidance. You're doing a great job as a parent.
Yes, I believe that these boundaries may can have may can support my son to study more, and I believe that these boundaries will have uh, his well-being in the future. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Hello, GPT. Can I practice more time with standard voice mode of you? You just got out. You just got out from our customized advanced voice mode because of the time limit. Can I speak more time with the standard voice mode? Can you keep up with me?
Of course, David, you can keep practicing as long as you want with the standard voice mode. I'm here to keep up with you, so let's continue. What would you like to focus on now?
I described, I was telling you about my life. I was telling you about my weekdays, and we discussed about the boundaries to block any network to my son study more time, and I believe that these boundaries and agreement with my son will help his well-being in the future.
Yes, I remember. You were telling me about how you set boundaries on network access to help your son focus on studying. You can say, I believe that these boundaries and this agreement with my son will help his well being in the future. That sounds really natural. It's great that you're thinking ahead about his well being. Have you noticed any changes in his study habits since setting these rules?
Of course, of course. I can control since based on that agreement, I can control my son's mobile devices, my son's cell phone and my son's tablet and their tablet. So, I can see my son's devices status on my cell phone because my application from it called Family Link. The application from the Family Link from Google. It's based on the Google system, and from the Family Link application, I can see how many times he studied and what application he use in a day. I can see all the time, all application what what he use and when he use uh, uh, it's real time updated. It's real time updated because Family Link application control it whenever when whatever he does.
That sounds like a very effective system. You can say, based on that agreement, I can control my son's mobile devices, including his phone and tablet. Through the Family Link app from Google, I can monitor his screen time and see which applications he uses in real time. It's great that you have a clear way to track his usage. Has your son adjusted well to these boundaries, or does he sometimes feel restricted? I'm sorry. One more time, please. Frankly speaking,
I couldn't understand what you asked for, right, a moment ago.
Of course. I was asking if your son has adjusted well to these boundaries or if he sometimes feels restricted by them. In other words, does he accept the limits easily or does he feel frustrated about them sometimes?
I think he agreed. I think he agreed. He fully agreed our agreement. And so, sometimes when I am out of our house, he struggled with his mother. He struggled with his mother because when I am out of my house, he thinks he can he can control television and uh, YouTube by using the a remote that can control Netflix and YouTube. I think he feels more comfort with his mother.
It sounds like he mostly agrees with the rules, but sometimes tries to find ways around them, especially when you're not home. You can say, I think he fully agreed to our agreement. This, but sometimes when I'm out of the house, he struggles with his mother because he thinks he can control the TV and watch YouTube or Netflix using the remote. It's understandable. Kids are always curious about testing boundaries. Does your wife also use Family Link or does she manage screen time differently?
No, 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 no. She couldn't do that. She couldn't. She is not good at control that system. She is very bad. She is very bad. She is very bad at control the application. And I couldn't agree more. Children always want to test the boundaries of what they can do, what couldn't they do. So I think I'm the one I think I'm the one who can control my son because I'm very good at this system. And I think he still afraid of me compared to his mother. So I think I'm the one can can make can 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 make can make agreement to control his time to study more, to study more. I think it's very good it's very good it's very good to know. He is high school student. You know, he entered high school this year, 2025. He is first grade, and in Korea, uh, the March. Uh,
Got it. You're the one in charge of managing his screen time because you're good at using the system and your son knows he has to follow the agreement with you. You can say, my wife isn't good at controlling the Family Link system, so I'm the one who manages it. I think my son still respects my authority more than his mother's when it comes to rules. Since he just entered high school this year, it's important to set clear boundaries for his study time. And yes, in Korea, high school is a big step with a lot of academic pressure. How is he adjusting to this new school life?
It's not started yet. It's not started yet. He is going to go high school this year, but today is still February 17th. So, he planned to go in March. Let me take a second. In March 3rd, his his high school time will start in his how can I express the situation naturally? His high school time will start in March 3rd, to understand. And today is February 17th, and so he has still time to study more, to prepare more time until 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 March 3rd. Do you agree with that?
I see. You can say he hasn't started high school yet. His first day will be on March 3rd, so he still has some time to study and prepare before then. That sounds very natural and clearly explains the situation. It must be an exciting time for him. Is he feeling nervous or looking forward to starting high school?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think in my opinion, he seems to me very comfortable. He seems to me very comfortable, and he wanted to study more time whenever he is not good student. He didn't really want to study at the middle school time, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But he seems to me he really want to study more time in to prepare the high school ages, high school time.
I see what you mean. You can say, I'm not sure, but he seems quite relaxed. In middle school, he wasn't very interested in studying, but now he seems more motivated to study and prepare for high school. It sounds like he's starting to take things more seriously. Maybe he's feeling a sense of responsibility as he moves into this new stage. Have you talked to him about his goals for high school?
One more time, please. I'm sorry. One more time, please.
Of course. You can say, I'm not sure, but he seems quite relaxed. In middle school, he wasn't very interested in studying, but now he seems more motivated to study and prepare for high school. It sounds like he's starting to take things more seriously. Have you talked to him about his goals for high school?
Yes, we already discussed about his goal for high school. But he really don't want to he really don't want to share details about that. It seems to me I sometimes it seems to me he really don't want to share the details about that. But I believe that he had a plan for his school life, his high school life.
That makes sense. You can say, yes, we already talked about his goals for high school, but he doesn't really want to share the details. It seems to me that he prefers to keep them to himself, but I believe he has a plan for his high school life. It's good that he has a plan, even if he doesn't want to share everything yet. Maybe he just needs some time to figure things out on his own. Do you think he feels pressure about high school?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It seems to me he is very comfort to prepare his high school life, and I'm sure he has a specific goal for the university. Uh, I'm sure because since he is very he is very eager to see the YouTube channel. That YouTube channel is for the university, preparing university, studying that, Mimi Minu, that YouTube channel's name is Mimi Minu, and that channel, I think that channel is very educational for the high school student and the student and the graduates of high school to when they when they need to prepare university test, uh, uh, I mean, everyone who want to go good university, it's very educational channel for them. And my son is very eager to check that YouTube channel to get more motivated and I think he really want to get good information. How can go more good? How can go a better university using that information? Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? There is a very good channel and that channel's subscriber over 1 million, and it's very famous channel in Korea. It's called Mimiminu, and he always want to check and get good information to go better university.
I see. That's a great sign that he's motivated and thinking ahead. You can say, I don't think he feels pressured. That tech. He seems very comfortable preparing for high school, and I'm sure he has a specific goal for university. He's really eager to watch a YouTube channel called Mimiminu, which is an educational channel for high school students and graduates preparing for university entrance exams. It has over 1 million subscribers and is very popular in Korea. Since he watches it regularly, I think he's gathering useful information to help him get into a better university. It sounds like he's taking initiative, which is great. Does he already have a dream university in mind?
I think so. I think so. Uh, sh- um, he he didn't share the what specific university he would like to go, but I can see the Seoul National University and Seoul National University in his educational system. And when I asked, is this real university you really want to go? Seoul National University is top university in Korea, and I think he cannot go that university because it's very difficult. But he said, it's just random choice. It's just a random choice because he have to give some answer to that system because if he log in into the system, he must give he must give he said he must give one specific university name to to answer that question. So to answer specific question, when if he log into that system, so it was a random answer. He said it was a random answer. Then random answer is Seoul National University. Like I said, when I saw at that when I checked that answer at first time, I really shocked because Seoul National University is a top university in Korea.
I see. That must have been a surprise when you first saw it. You can say, I think so, but he hasn't shared which specific university he wants to go to. However, I noticed that he put Seoul National University in his educational system. When I asked him about it, he said it was just a random choice. Since the system requires students to enter a university name when they log in, he just picked one to fill in the answer. But still, when I first saw it, I was really shocked because Seoul National University is the top university in Korea, and I think it would be very difficult for him to get in. Even if it was a random choice, maybe it's a sign that he's aiming high. Do you think he would be interested in trying for a university like that with more effort?
I couldn't agree more. Aiming high, I think aiming high is very good method to make better outcome, to make better outcome. Aiming high is one of a good method to make it.
Yes, you can say aiming high is a great way to achieve better results, or aiming high can lead to better outcomes. It's true. Setting high goals can push someone to work harder and improve. Do you think your son is the type to challenge himself if he sees a big goal ahead?
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what type what what his type when he study. I'm not sure. Let's find out what type he when he study. What type of student he is. Let's find out for 3 years. This year, 2025 is the first grade, and we still have 3 years to take to take university entrance exam. It we still have 3 years.
That makes sense. You can say, I'm not sure what type of student he is when it comes to studying. Let's find out over the next 3 years. This year, 2025, is his first year of high school, and we still have 3 years until he takes the university entrance exam. It's a good approach to observe and support him as he figures out his own study habits. Are you planning to guide him closely, or do you prefer to give him more independence in his studies?
I want to give him many times what he want to do, what he decided to do, what method whenever he want to study, by himself. I want to give them more time. I'm the person who want to give individual time. I don't want to control him. I don't want to give. I want to keep. I don't want to give my method when he want to study. Screen time control is the another way, but I don't want to give my method. I don't want to give my method to study to when he's when uh, uh, I'm the one he I'm the one who thinks student must have, should find. I'm the one uh, thought student must find his own way to what's the best method, what's the best method to improve more. So I don't really want to my method uh, when when he study.
That's a great mindset. You can say, I want to give him the freedom to decide how he studies and what methods work best for him. I believe that every student should find their own way to improve rather than being forced to follow someone else's method. While I do control his screen time, I don't want to control how he studies. I think it's important for him to discover the best study method for himself. That kind of independence can really help him grow. Have you noticed any particular study methods that he prefers so far?
Yes, I do. He would like to study in the house, in our home. My wife and I always suggested going outside, study cafe or academic for to learn something. but he don't want to go outside when he study. You know, he always want to study indoors. He always study in our home. So I need to control his screen time because there are many digital devices in our home. So it's not good if he really want to study in the house. So my wife and I really want to him to go outside if he really want to study more some kind of academy and study cafe would be the better choice about that.
That makes sense. You can say, yes, I do like. He prefers to study at home. My wife and I have suggested going to a study cafe or an academy, but he doesn't want to study outside. Since we have many digital devices at home, I need to control his screen time to help him focus. If he really wants to study more, my wife and I think going to an academy or a study cafe would be a better choice. It sounds like you and your wife are trying to find the best environment for him. Um, do you think he might change his mind in the future and try studying outside?
I'm not sure about that. I hope he changes his mind for the studying method, but I'm not sure about that. If he really want to study indoors, I need to keep my screen. I need to keep my screen time control. Because because he really wants to. If he
I see
if
what you mean. You can say, I'm not sure about that. I hope he changes his study habits, but I can't say for sure. If he really wants to study at home, I need to keep his screen time under control because it sounds like you're doing your best to support him while giving him independence. What do you think would convince him to try studying outside?
one more time, please. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to say. I don't understand what you're trying to ask. One more time, please.
Of course, I was saying that you can express your thoughts like this. I'm not sure about that. Not, I hope he changes his study habits, but I can't say for sure. If he really wants to study at home, I need to keep his screen time under control because, and my question was, what do you think could convince him to try studying outside, like at a study cafe or academy?
Since he is really reluctant to go outside, I think there is no good method. There is no good there is no good method to convince him to go outside even if he really want to study more. No, see, time. I think we need time, and time will tell what's the best method for him, and uh, let's find out how he will study in our home, and let me keep my control method to control his screen time to support his mind, to support his mindset to study more.
That makes a lot of sense. You can say, since he is really reluctant to go outside, I don't think there's a good way to convince him, even if he wants to study more. I think we just need time, and time will tell what the best method is for him. For now, let's see how he studies at home, and I'll continue managing his screen time to support his focus and mindset for studying. It sounds like a balanced approach. You're giving him space while still guiding him. Have you noticed any specific subjects he's most interested in?
I'm sorry. We don't have time. I have to go. I think today is very, today's agenda and discussion is very valuable for me, and that it's very meaningful time for me. I'm really looking forward to have to the next. I'm really looking for the next play session and have a great one. I have to go. I really hope you have productive day ahead, productive and enjoyable day ahead. And when you say goodbye, do remember we say 팽바, 팽바.
No problem at all, David. I'm really glad you found today's discussion valuable and meaningful. I'm also looking forward to our next session. Have a great day, and I hope everything goes well for you. And yes, Pengba. See you next time.
See you next time. I'll miss you. 팽바.